Hello everybody, how are we doing today? We are back, and it's safe, bang. Gonna play some Onyx today. I hope everybody's doing well. Sorry I'm sort of 10 minutes late. I just had a cold shower before the stream. It's a really balmy, sticky, muggy day today. So I just had a quick shower, feeling fresh, a little bit warm, but I'm okay. I'm hoping the lighting's okay today. I've got to have my window open and the blind open a little bit just to get a bit of air in here. My game just crashed the desktop. A bit of air in here, for it is too warm. It is toasty warm today. I'm going to try and only say nice things today, so I'm deliberately not pointing out that you've been late 3 streams in a row. Pew pew! Okay, so I may have been late a little bit lately. Okay, there are reasons for this though. 1, there's been changes to OBS. 2, I've been doing a lot more YouTube stuff. And 3, I've been busy. Alright? Now, these things have to happen. Sometimes you've got to be a little bit late. And I'm sorry, but there's normally a good reason. One of which I remember quite clearly was because YouTube had taken an entire evening plus a morning to upload videos. The second one was a problem with my brain, we'll just say. And then the third one today was OBS. OBS had released an update, and I couldn't not update it right now, so bleh. I wonder if it might be down to why my camera was changing so much, and sure enough, I look very dark today. So that's how it looks. Anyway, late Growski indeed. Let's see if we can get the game to load. It just crashed the desktop a second ago. DCJ, how you doing, buddy? Alright, let's see if we can get into the game. Pesky Perpetual, making me feel bad for being late. Right. Or is it aimbot Growski? Oh shit, yeah. I got accused of being an aimbotter last night in Overwatch, guys. Full-on accusations were flying. Right then, so I did jump on this. It's not ran for any time. I just came on and did a few commands and a few sweep commands and stuff. So as you can see, we've got some low priority sweeps here and there. I've also laid out what we're going to do with our PACU farm, because I've since decided on a way that we're going to do this that I like. So we're going to have a double little PACU farm here, and just some odds and sods around the base. I've just basically a few dig commands here and there to get them started. So as ever, let's let our dupes get into things. As I say, I've not run for any cycles, I've just basically given them some commands to get going. I've also been accused of being an aimbot compliment. Well, yeah, that's how I took it, but the guy was really serious. I was like, okay, well, thank you. I wouldn't mind, but the previous round before he accused me, I'd had a really bad game. I'd really not done very well. And he said I was performing impossible shots. I don't know. By the way, Hanno, fucking commiserations, mate. Amazon bastards. I am so sorry. I was genuinely gutted when I heard that you fucking... Hanno's been waiting to build a computer. His super PC. And he went and opened the fucking motherboard packet and it had been tampered with. So he has to wait now for a replacement to be sent out. So if we can have some cuddles for Hanno, that'd be real nice. I was gutted, mate. I thought you would have been on the warpath. I thought heads would have been rolling, teeth would have been flying. That would have been it. I don't know. Bastards. Right, so I'm going to do a double PACU farm here, and we're going to have like the egg drop-offs in the middle, which means we can rip out one of these walls and do a bit of tinkering. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Why is that not central? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll fix this. Boop, 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 boop. And get rid of all this stuff. So yeah, I've got them doing a lot of just little random odds and sods here and there, like low priority digs, low priority sweeps. But ultimately, if I want anything to be done immediately, it should be like a priority 7 and they should get straight to it, which will be good. I'm also going to have to sort some of these eggs and stuff out, because they're all going to be in random places, but that's fine. Many quadruple amputations of I'm starting to feel better. Jeez. Let's get rid of you. And I probably need to knock you out. Yeah, let's just get rid of you for a second. So what I'm basically doing here, I'm going to make a double PACU ranch where we're keeping 4 PACUs running wild. And then all the eggs are going to go into the middle. I may well do another little build for crabs. I've been thinking about doing a crabby build for malt. but I can't decide whether I want to keep a lot of them alive or just have like 2 that I'm breeding and killing. I can't decide yet. Right. So yeah, as a little recap from last stream, we did a lot of pottering about in the base really. We tidied up some of our piping. So we've got some nice straight pipes through the base now for like our oxygen setup. We put in some more exosuits up here. I've asked for these suits to be delivered, but they're not actually been delivered yet. But there's no real access out this side yet. We're not doing anything out here. We managed to get our ladder straight to space, which is good, or up towards space, and we've started just sealing this off up here. So as you can see, we're starting to work our way across here now, which is good. And then the next thing will be to go in here and start looking at getting up to a steel bunker roof, or bunker doors, should I say. So that's that. We also did a lot of digging and stuff, foraging for coal. I have done some like priority 8 digs here and there, which they've now done for a bit more coal because we were running very low. So we really need to take the pressure off with the old coal at the moment. Our hatches are now fully online. So when I built these ranches, I did mention it might take 100 cycles or so to get them staggered nicely, so that when one critter dies, there's another egg pretty much ready to go. I think we're sort of at that point now. Yeah, so we're probably due to get some more eggs up here and stuff soon, which should make things nice. Should get us a bit more coal. We also got some petroleum gens online last stream, although they're only running sort of intermittently at the minute, mainly because our petroleum source is a bit limited. But we'll look at doing a petroleum boiler, I think. Maybe do a petroleum boiler for a bit of petrol power, and then a sour gas boiler for the main power, I would think. Plus solar as well when we get to space. I have got a few little digs down here to try and get us a bit more fossil as well, because we're going to need some more fossil for steel production. And yeah, just little things like a little ladder shaft down here. I've put in a couple of I've asked for a couple of bits of wire to be put in here and there as well. So for example, this build over here that's currently got a lone coal gen, we'll get that up to the main grid, so we don't need to worry about it too much. March on Amazon, yeah. So let's realise that despite their cuteness, pips are inherently evil, and it's possible that poker shells may be the best new critter. Pips is cats. They look exactly like cats. Fox cats. So they're cunning and only in for themselves. Look at this pondering leg. They're only out for themselves, Perpetual. They're cunning little wily cats. They only care about that. Only care about themselves. Yeah, I've instantly started doing stuff too high. Okay. I'm going to get this ladder done with a 6, actually, just so we get some dupes down here. And yeah, I'm going to get this PACU farm sorted as a priority. Excuse me. That is what I want to do today. We're going to have to rip out this out. Fact. Let's just get rid of all this out for a minute, because it's all going to be in the wrong place. So let's get rid of all you. Das Ubergrix. How are you today, buddy? How's it going? What do you know? What do you know? Okay, let's get rid of you. A bit laggy today. A bit laggy in the old game. Right, this is going to go. So I figured out where I was going wrong with the old PACU farm when we were derping around in debug. The TLDR... I was putting my shut off outside the room. It should have been inside the room. That was the only real problem. So I've got a nice little bit of automation. It's dead easy. So I will show you that in a second. I don't want to do this. We'll get rid of you. I'll show you that in just a sec. So it should be a nice, easy build. Okay, we've got a couple of eggs in here at the minute. I'd like to get a couple of eggs over... Let's see, we've got one egg. I'd like to get one of these eggs dropped over there. So what I might do is just put all my eggs in one spot for a second. So we'll just blep a dispenser there. And then you're going to be another feeder. And... yeah, you can be a feeder. Actually, it would have been nice if I could have reached 1, 2, 3, 4. No. It would have been nice if I could have reached all these feeders with one sweeper. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh well. You watched your new YouTube video for the PACU farm and it was very pleasing. Really? You like it? What did you think of the intro and stuff? I know it was a bit basic, thrown together like editing, but was it okay? It's the first time I've used the intro. I made that intro about 6, 7 months ago and never got around to using it, so... Ah, DCJ. Huzzah! 11 months. Oh, it's nearly a year. My God, thank you very much, DC. Yeah, I basically just threw that together. It was like 1 this morning I recorded that, to be honest. I was in the midst of doing a few things and thought, why not? It seems such a little simple build that it'd be a shame not to share it. Yeah, let's not use aluminium for this, let's use iron. What am I looking for? Fish feeder, iron. Yeah, get these built. Boop, boop, boop. I wasn't a fan of the let's go text, but it's just personally, yeah, well, you know, let's go. It just means, like, you know, we're starting the video. We're off. That's all it meant. I wasn't trying to be like a big boy. By the way, have any of you seen Jack Black playing with PewDiePie? There's a disclaimer. Yeah, there is. There's a disclaimer on the forum post. Yeah, there is. I know. I figured you'd seen it before from back in the day, but I just wondered how it worked at the start of the video, because I realised that I hadn't made the I had not made the actual blackout bit at the end long enough, so I had to sort of edit it a little bit and throw in a bit more of a black layer and then fade it in and fade it out again, basically. So I was faffing about in After Effects. I've not used it for ages. Right. Okay. Yeah, I want this done whilst I'm looking at it. I say we've got plenty of other jobs out there for the dupes that aren't doing this to be cracking on with. So hopefully we should come back and lots of things will be in mind and it'll be nice. Alright then, so what I want this boy to do is do a sweep only on fry eggs. Yeah. And then we'll do a little sweep here, but I'm going to leave these 2 eggs in here. Or one of them anyway. So I think this boy's getting quite old. How old are you now? 21. He's glum because there's too much stuff in here. So let's leave this one in here. Let's leave these 2 in here. And what we can do is just attack all these little bastards and get them dead. I'm not sure they'd want to use any gulpfish, because we're going to have quite a lot of polluted water. Thing is, they're tame. Would I want to feed them in order to clean some water, turn it into cool water? Yeah, we'll cross that bridge in the future. We'll end up getting more eggs off this, so it should be fine. So we will copy this to there, there, and there when it's done. Lovely. We're going to need another sweeper up here. That I need to be able to reach the shell, which will be good. We'll bang one of you over here. And whack. Okay. So let's just let them get all this gubbins. Yeah, 9. Get this out right now. And then we're going to build down here. I'll throw in a quick ladder. So ladder's going to go, let's see. Ladder can get to there. And we're basically going to build this up. I'll have to kill any fishies that get stuck in here. That's okay. Just kind of want to get this online now so I can go off and leave it, and hopefully we'll come back and we'll have many, many fishes. Many fishes. Let's do these on different times. So copy to there. We'll change the time he gets fed. And this needs to be 1%. Now that we've put on 0.6 was fine when we just had one feeder. Now we're going to have 2. So this needs to be 1%. There we go. Dandos, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for the tips in Discord the other day. Yeah, no problem, mate. That's what it's there for. That's just what it's there for. Die. Die. Gabriel, how's it going? Still watching the videos, try to learn and still doing it shitty but improving. Mate, that's what this game is about. Just rinse and repeat. Keep going. You'll get it. You will definitely get it. Alright then, so at this point, let's put a little tile there. Yeah. Then we'll need to dump some more water in here. Actually, this tile can go. And this tile can go in a sec. And then, yeah, we'll have another swipper in here. Like so. Let's see. Ooh, that's a bit of a shame. Let's see. Let's get rid of this flower. Yeah, let's get rid of all this just for a second. And we'll put some pneumatic doors in the floor here. Then I can put my loaders in a better place. Okay, you can go. Any fishes? Oops. Not sure what I just pressed. Any fishes stuck in here? Are we all okay? Cool. And let's just bang a few doors through there. Okay. Got a bit too much water in here, but I don't think it'll matter. I don't think it'll matter. I think it'll be fine. I'm still going to pump it out though. Boop. Oh, getting a bit of lag when we're trying to like do anything. Sucks. And what I can do here is bridge. Just bring a pipe over here as well. That'll be fine. Anna, how are you today, bud? How's it going? Boop, boop, boop. Right then. So I'll do all the logic together. So what we're basically going to have here is cheeky not gate, and then a cheeky memory toggle. It might be. Oh shit! Didn't want that there. Again, a lot of input lag, which kind of sucks. Cheeky memory toggle will be there, and it's gonna have to be. Let's see, how can I do this on this side? Might have to be different on both sides, which always displeases me. But I think that's how it's gonna have to be. Yeah. We'll cancel you. So this bottom center is going to be to a reset. I could make the top one to a reset, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, the one that's a NOT gate basically goes to a reset on the memory toggle. So yeah, even that doesn't work properly. I don't want to do this nicely. Oops. So we'll just do a bit of that. You are going to pop into there and there. You're going to pop into there. You there, there, there. Get rid of you. Vixen, how's it going today? Have you found your wetter? Did you manage to find your wetter yet? Right then, so the old little fella here is going to go into there. You're going to go into there. We'll have a little shoot. Shoot, shoot. And then, this boy, we will... got a lot of crap in here at the minute. Let's see. We'll have a little conveyor shut off. It comes from deer. And and you can go up there. That'll do. And then you will pop into there. How's that? That seems kind of tidy. That seems tidy enough. And then, yeah, you can just bridge over to there. Alright. I like that we've got a bit of natural gas and sour gas in here, I think. Was it sour gas I just saw? I think it was. Yeah. A little bit of everything getting into the base now. Lovely. What? Gotta ask, how'd you get 765 cycles, 6% stress? Zandozi, many decors, many nice rooms. So we've got nice bedrooms for our dupes, high decor or max decor. And yeah, just not making them stress too much. They're in exosuits now, so they're not getting like breathing stresses outside the base. We've got plenty of oxygen in the base, apart from this little corner down here where we're a bit high on carbon dioxide at the minute. I am going to have to deal with the carbon dioxide in a bit, by the way. I noticed that our slickster rooms are now getting near to capacity, and this is still outputting more carbon dioxide than we're dealing with. So it's either get more slicksters, which I don't really want to do, or slap in either some wild crops to deal with it, or carbon skimmer. I'm not sure which I want to do yet. Alright, so there's going to be quite a lot of stuff being powered here, but that's okay. I'm actually going to change this wiring around a little bit. Do that. That'd be nice. You find carbon skimmer is only the best option. Carbon skimmers are good. The thing is, I'd have to clean some water to use my carbon skimmer to, start with. Just 'cause I've got lots of polluted water and not much clean water. But once it's up and running, you can just cycle it, can't you? How do you manage morale? Do you teach them skill? They don't get a higher morale need. Yeah. So I've still got a lot of dupes. I've not spent all my skill points. So I've got dupes up here that have got quite a lot of skill points left over. So if we look at Captain Nerd Rage, currently, probably because he's not run through a park or something like that, his morale is just below the expected need. But realistically, you want to try and keep your morale requirement lower than their current morale for the most part. Dupes where I'm getting lots and lots of morale, I'll throw a few more points every now and again. Some of my lobies down here, we can level them up as and when. But a lot of my older boys in the base, they're pretty much tapped out now. But yeah, I mean, some of our dupes have got a morale need of 30, 36, 38, 27. It's annoying that this mouse is over that. 36. It depends. I mean, what they want you to do now is specialise and not have to just spam a load of deco all over your base. But yeah, that's basically it, Zandozi. And thank you for the follow, buddy. Basically, don't spend all your skill points too early. You can specialise, and don't forget you can unlearn skills as well. If you've gone too far with your skills, unlearn them. You know, specialise your dupes a bit more, and then, you know, you'll have a mining dupe that only has mining. And if they've got an interest in it as well, don't forget they get less of a penalty for skilling up in that. So sad that 6 is now to be tamed to be good. Still need a lot of them. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, we've got 3 ranches down there, and it's still not enough. I don't really want more than that. So, hey-ho, we'll figure it out. Right then, so this loader here... Actually, let's wait till all this is done. Is this all high priority? Yeah. Get all this done now. And then we'll get our eggs dropped off and stuff. I'm going to have to kill this goldfish. And then the last thing we're going to want is a sweeper up here. God. It's a little bit annoying that I'm going to have 2 loaders for eggshell up here, but hey-ho. Wow. So I'm going to need a loader here. This is for PACU filet, and this is for... Let's see, that one goes to the fish bit, doesn't it? Oh, this might be wrong now. Do I want my PACU going in here? Yeah, because we need to fry it to make the actual PACU stuff, don't we? By the way, this cooker, so far so good, has been fine. Since we put this tile there and moved it over one, we've had no problems here. I don't think this is actually outputting carbon dioxide. I don't think it is. So that's a bit of a result. It's an unintended result, but it's a result nonetheless. Right, this is going to be eggshell. So that's eggshell just fecking off somewhere, which we'll deal with in a bit. We can just let it all pile up in the sweepers for now, in the loaders. And then you are going to be for my delicious fishies. Mmm. Delicious. And a boop. And a boop. And a boop. And a boop. There we go. Carbon skimmer's 1 for 1, so that's good. Yeah, exactly. We did have carbon skimmer. We had one set up down at the bottom of the base for a long time. So we had a water sieve. Where would it have been? Down here somewhere, I think. There used to be a pool of like ice water down here, and I just used that water for ages, maybe like 300-400 cycles. We were cycling clean polluted water into a sieve, and then the output was going to a carbon skimmer and an electrolyzer, and then the dirty water was going back to the base. Or were we sieving it? I can't remember. I think it was going straight back to the base. It was still kind of cool. But yeah, it's no big deal to do that. I can throw something like that together in a couple of minutes. It's just the carbon dioxide's getting a little bit high, but we'll be alright. I want to get this online first. Then we can look at some of the faffing things that we've not sorted. Would you mind explaining the memory toggle works? Can't even think of anything smart to do with it. It's basically for resetting a signal. So if you've got a signal that you want to keep on until a certain point, that's what you'd use your memory toggle for. So I'll show you how it works in our little build in a second. And then it will all be explained perfectly. And there we go. So I want this to be as hands-off as possible. I don't really want my dupes to come down here. The only thing I will need to do is split my algae feed so that both of these sweepers can reach it, but I'll do that in a minute. Just get this online first so I can start sorting the eggs out. It should hopefully get us a reasonable amount of eggshell and PACU fillets. I can get lime from other means as well, but I do want the PACU fillets as well. I want to make some surf and turf, and I want to make some of the nicer foods, you know? So we'll keep that going. And as I say, I think we're probably looking to doing some crab farms as well. Although I've not really done the numbers on crabs yet to see. I know how much polluted dirt we need pretty much, but I don't know. I don't know the best way of doing it. Whether you kill them and get the the crab shell, or whether you let them live till full life cycle and then get the molt. I don't know which is best at doing it. But where are you getting all the algae from? It's just what's left in the world. I've not used much algae since the early game. We only had some very small patches in the early game near to the base. Since I've started expanding out more, and obviously we're now on rusty oxidizers and electrolyzers, I keep finding little pockets of algae. I wonder how much I've actually got left in the world. Organic. So yeah, like up here, there was a big old clump of algae, and we're not using it for anything anymore, so I might as well feed my fishies. And if it's costing me, yeah, there's like a pocket down here. If it's 4 kilos a cycle of algae just for the fishies, and I've currently got 24 tons, I'm alright for a while. I'm alright for a good few cycles, and we may get the odd, like, you know, odd few chunks from the printing pod, and we'll start getting some from space and stuff as well, I'd imagine. So it's no drama, we'll be alright. Alright then, so I want this to be eggshell, and we'll just set this to like a 2, and this one as well. So you can reach that one, you can reach that one, because that's where our eggs are going to hatch in here. He can reach that, and he can reach them, which is good. Then once this is finished, we can turn this on properly. No snazzy puff farm. Yeah, no slime in this start. I did an Arboria start, so we don't have any slime, unfortunately. I don't have like slimy mold or anything. So, very nice place you got there. Time for me to go play again. Good luck, Zandozi. Enjoy. If you get stuck, mate, come and give us a shout. Any troubles or any questions, come and give us a shout. But I'm sure you'll be fine. Okay, edible. PACU filet. Delicious. No problem at all. You're very welcome. You're in the same boat. We do have 2 infected polluted oxygen vents. Well, I'm using my polluted oxygen vent to make clay. Because I don't have any clay. Rhymes with no clay. So yeah, kind of sucks. Right then. So you need to be a 1. So what we're basically going to have here is 2 critter sensors managing the room. Oh, that's too many. So the one that goes to our reset switch is basically set to 2 critters. Alright, the reason for that is we want this to have a signal when we've only got 1 critter in the room, because that means one of our PACUs is going to have died off. Alright, so basically what we'll have, this sensor here is set to 1, and this will output a green signal, okay, when we've only got 1 critter. This one will output a signal when we get 2 critters, and we'll turn the shut off, basically. If that makes sense. Or we'll let the shut off bypass. You'll see in a second. So if I now... If I sort my loaders, am I ready to do it? I think I am. If I do my loaders now, get rid of this, and connect this just for a minute. Get me a bit more wetter. I basically need the water to get up to this level, and then we're probably going to have to do a save and load unless our fishies haven't hatched. I can probably sort this one out now. So you are going to be all the eggs apart from fry eggs. So this is going to be tropical eggs and gulpfish eggs, and also we're going to want you to be PACU fillet for the occasional PACU fillet, and also that's it. Okay, and we'll set him to like a 2, and we'll copy him to there. And then this one is just going to be for fry eggs. And as long as I've set this up right and not done a derp, this should work nicely. So our sweeper should start collecting all the gubbins. I'm going to have to move this vent, I've just realised. Shit. It's not going to be pretty, but it'll do. So, what happened there? I didn't actually see what happened. I may need to toggle this off once because it's got a solid signal at the minute. But it's the first time we built it, it's got a solid signal. Blip. Blip. Come on. Let's drop a couple of eggs in here. Shoop, 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 shoop. What is it counting the critters from? Why is it counting critters? Why don't I do it? Oh, this is open. Derp. Let me see. I have to just close that up a second. This will not work until we've got it as a stable. Okay, we might have to just pick up some of these eggs and drop a couple in. Well, that's not a big deal. Boop. Hanno! Oh, Prior, hello! Sorry, I went, Hanno! You've been here all along. Right, what am I doing, what am I doing, what am I doing? Miscellaneous rooms, 63 tiles. Right, okay. So this should now work. So you are now set to go. You are now set to go. Alright, well, just need to drop a couple of eggs in. So this has got nothing in it at the minute, has it? And this has got one old bastard. So if we sweep, incubation 99%, perfect. And sweep, perfect, get them out. I don't have to put any traps down or fanny about that stuff, so we'll get them in. Come on! Oh, they hatched. Oh, no, you got them. There we go. Right, you there. So what he should now do, this loader, should pick up these eggs. It should go into this loader, which I've not connected, I don't think. Have I connected? Yeah, I have. It should go into this loader, and then it should bypass up to here. There we go. So now I've got 2 eggs sat here, and that's our stocks to replenish the room. Any more than 2 eggs... Ah, shit, we've just dropped a PACU in here as well. Any more than 2 eggs, and it should bypass. Oh, he's just hatched. He hatched as he was getting dropped. Okay. So yeah, we've got 2 in here now. There we go. We picked up our eggshell. This boy should flip-flop over, and then our automation should have toggled the reset now when he flops down here. So any more eggs now will toggle the sensor on, which means this will get a green signal, and it means any other eggs will bypass. I think, providing this works properly. This boy's had another egg or 2 dropped in, which is fine. Oh, he must have laid one more egg. He must have just laid one. Yeah, he has. Just laid a fresh egg before he died. So we'll get one more egg dropped in on that side just to speed this up a little bit. And we'll turn you off for a moment. We should have another fry egg in here somewhere. 88%, that'll do. And yeah, we'll move this vent in a second. Probably just need to drop it up here or something. It's not pretty, but it'll do. Yeah, I'll just cut off the toilets for a minute. Okay, then the last thing we want to do is get a little split for our algae. So we'll need, let me think, we want a little shut off above. Yeah, we'll have a little shut off above both of these. We'll have a little conveyor rail coming in, and then we'll just bridge into that rail with the algae. Now then, getting down here is going to be a right pain, I think. But doable. We'll use this bottom one. No, use the top one. So you're going to be algae. You can just come across here. Jesus. It's a wee bit of a maze up here, but I'm sure we'll be fine. Oh, no, no, no. Shite. Shite. Shite, tits, and bollocks. Yeah, the conveyor belt's getting a wee bit busy up here. But that's okay. That's how I like it. And then you're going to be algae, organic algae. Perfect. And then we'll make sure all the algae's getting dropped in here. Cool. Just got this game and really don't understand critters. I wrangle and then they just stay put. You need to make sure you've got a drop-off point for them undermined. So you'll need some sort of drop-off point. Like, where's ours in here? We've got a critter drop-off point here. That is what you will need. Just let's keep running. This is nearly going to get it done on its own, but it's not quite enough. I need to get these little boys being fed. And then yeah, we'll just restrict access in here. Hopefully we won't need any dupes in here at all. We can just shut all the doors up and away we go. So I'm going to get rid of these things, make sure it's all tidy. We've now got one egg in here and an old boy. Oh, that egg would have been passed by, wouldn't it? We'll wait till he dies and then we'll drop another egg in here. He should be on his... Yeah, we're taking him down. We're taking him down. Put him out of his misery. Yeah, and then we'll get this one swept. Delicious! Okay. Do sharing and grooming stations get a benefit from being lit? I honestly don't know. I've not done any of the side-by-side tests yet, Kunks. They should do, I think. Although, did we test in one of our... Did we test in here and it did make a blind bit of difference? I've got a feeling I did test and it didn't seem to do shit. Maybe it does on there. I'm not sure. Let's just get some dupes up here and see what happens. Oh, they're cramped. Oh, I've got loads of eggs in here. Let's see. Too many eggs. How many critters are in there? There's 9. Should we eat one of these eggs? Let's eat one of these eggs, just one. Just one little boy. Nom, nom, nom. Yeah, this is a very basic stable, but it has done as well in terms of plastic. It's kept us going for most of the base. We've built a lot of plastic ladders and frivolously pissed away a lot of plastic. Which is fine. I'm not sure. Grooming stations don't, not sure about shaving. Lit workspace may stay on the dupe for a while from a different area. Alright, so you can now go. And let's deconstruct this pipe as well. Schlepp. And we'll do a final sweep in here, get all this tidied. I'd like a place to dump that wetter. Might just put that up here. Just throw a little bottle empty in here. Yeah. Let's see what we've got. Ethanol, 100 kilos. Pew. Yeah, we're not going to be taking any more dupes anytime now, so this is just for care packages. This is just for free materials, basically. Which I will take gladly. Okay, let's just sweep all that out. And all that. Is there anything left in there? Don't think so. Is this all tidy? Looks pretty tidy. I'm just waiting on that being done. Okay. So yeah, we'll get the water up to a decent level. We'll probably have to do a save and load so that our fries will actually be able to path up there. Because we're topping up the water in the room, they still think it's only this deep. Because that's how deep it was when they were born in here. So we'll have to do a little load. It's annoying, but it is what it is. We'll get this to close to a full tile so it looks like over here as well. That'd be nice then. Thinking about this, I didn't really need to put any water in here at all. I could have just let them die. But, they'll be alright. They'll starve in no time. Just another little babby hatch over here. Needs to flip-flop his way down. These loaders are only active for a part of the cycle as well. So he's just come and nipped that eggshell, but they won't do that ultimately. They won't be able to get in here. Here we go. Yeah, so they don't get any bonus from ranching, because he's lit up here as well, isn't he? Kind of sucks. So yeah, these lights aren't needed. I put them in there because we weren't sure at the time, but they don't seem to get any bonus, so I wouldn't bother. Kind of weird, like it is an industrial job. You think they would get a bonus from it, but hey ho. Sweep only water. There we go. Damn it, Petrol. Ah, Jesus. Why was the quote ad thing not working? That's weird. Pimp Lord Mofo. What a name. Such confidence. I love it. How's it going? Thank you very much for the follow. Right. Nearly there. Cool. And this will just do its thing then. Yeah, the last thing we need to do is get this algae swept and have it dropped off. Is the actual conveyor finished now? Seems to be. It's just no algae down there. That's fine. So if we actually get our dupe boys in here. Yeah, you're done now, aren't you? Get our dupes in here. Sweep this algae and then they'll come and drop it off. And then they won't touch it then. Get all this crap swept. And what I might do is restrict your access this way already. What I have to do is get hatches because all of them died. You've got to hopefully pray for the RNGesus of the printing pod, and maybe they'll gift you a couple of hatch eggs or something, or a little hatchling. You know, your fate for hatches is in the hands of RNGesus. Which is never good. RNGesus is a prick to me, for the most part. Hopefully he'll be better to you. Yeah, so occasionally, in case you don't know, you'll get little packages from your printing pod. Like all this gubbins here is stuff that we've got from our printing pod. These seeds and bottles of ethanol and algae and stuff. In fact, I'll get that swept. All these things are like gifts from the gods. So, yeah, you've got to sort of rely on that now. Is it worth me having a thing down here for algae? Let's just do that. We'll put another one of these in here. Another one here for algae. RNGesus? Yes. Yes. Okay. Don't seem to be getting any algae. Am I storing it somewhere else or something? Or are they just not sweeping? Oh, there we go. Nice. So if we set... You're meant to be algae, aren't you? Not delivered any yet. Organic algae. These are all set to like a 9. Okay, so algae is a 9. And then this can be algae with like a 7, for argument's sake. So they can just come and collect it. That'll be fine. And then I think we should be relatively close to being done here. So let's nip this bridge off. Stat. Let that finish off. Don't know why I've got 2 vents in here, but that's fine. They're going to try and come and pick up this algae and drop it back, and it's going to be dropped, and they're going to be stuck in a loop, but that's fine. Just get you out of here. And you out of here. And then we should be PACUs for days. Okay, just sweep up this gubbins. We can always get back in here, I just don't really want to if I can avoid it. It's a little bit annoying that we've got this little derpy bit of liquid there, but don't know if I can be arsed fixed it. So we're now getting our split of algae coming in here, which is good. Okay, so at this point now, we'll just let them leave, but won't let them come in. Once everything's swept, isn't it? There we go. And boop. Perfect. So yeah, our algae's coming in from our conveyor loader. It's coming up this line here. It's hitting this bridge, where it's getting split 50-50. One packet will go one way, one packet will go the other way. Alright, that's why we're getting these broken packets here. That's splitting the algae 50-50 to my 2 different loaders. And they should keep this topped up with some nom-noms for the fishies. And then this night cycle, we'll do it this night cycle. We'll finish. I was running on speed 2, by the way, because it's very, very laggy on speed 3. It's kind of annoying, but we'll try and do our best. Build mesh tile and wipe that liquid. It'll be alright. We'll not look at it for a bit. It'll be fine. How much is in this bottom tile of water? Can I see? That's exactly a kilo. Right there, Jim Bob. Bacon fried, how you doing, mate? How are you today, mate? Is it another free day? Is it another good one? Alright, let's do a quick save and load. See, otherwise my fishes will be fucked. Which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Now, the beauty of this as well, there is a little side effect to this. Now, there's a strange thing with critters. When a critter hatches as a fresh critter, it's always going to be 20 degrees, right? I don't know why, I don't know what it is in the coding, but whenever a critter egg hatches, it'll become 20 degrees again. Now, the egg itself will absorb heat the whole time. So the egg can warm up, and then when the critter hatches, it's 20 degrees, and it sort of deletes that heat. So this is going to become like a solid block of 20 degrees in the middle of the base as well, which is kind of nice. It'll keep this cool. Little side effect. Egg heat deletion, exactly. So we'll take it, honestly. It's a freebie. It's a nice little side effect. Automate all the things, yes. You've played Frostpunk. I want to play that game so long. Yeah, I played a bit of Frostpunk back in the day. I think when it first came out. Played it when it first came out, and we played it when they added a new couple of scenarios to it. It's a nice little game. Nice little game. Honestly, don't know if I got my money's worth out of that game, but it was kind of nice. There's probably been a lot added since I last played it. Afraid not been having pains the last 2 days, but hey, more time off work after my boss agreed that I should. Can't argue with that then, mate. But yeah, sucks you're in pain though, buddy. But at least you're conscious of it. At least you're on it. Exploiting hatching babies, of course, Prom. Why not? Eglation. Also reinstalled Windows this morning. No more memory leaks. Ooh. Did you see my quote? What quote did you have? What quote did you do? Your fate is now in the hands of our Jesus, which is not good. Our Jesus is a prick to me. That's a good quote. It's true. It's true. He is. That is a solid quote. Why does it look like there's a poison cloud beneath you on the right? Oh, yeah. Oh, wow, look how blurry it is. I did a little tinkering before the stream and didn't get a chance to tinker with my camera. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. I'll do a ting. I'll do a ting and I'll fix it. You ready? You ready for the masterclass? Voila! How's that? Gotta be careful it doesn't delete my eyeballs and stuff. You'll be complaining next that I'm see-through. Do. Whip! No, it's still there a little bit. You're gonna have to deal with it. I've not got time to figure it out. Probably has too much clothing in my room, yeah. 98% memory usage, random crashes, and unable to pinpoint which app was doing it. Jesus. Oh, nice green glow should appear in the Fallout series. Yeah, I was talking to Perpetual the other day. I might have to bring out some of my old lighting. I've got some old lighting which uses like the big old umbrella lights to sort of diffuse better. At the moment I'm using like a desk lamp with a filter on it, but it's not the best. I don't want too much lighting there because it gets so hot in my office. Unless anybody knows of any super cool, as in temperature, cold lighting options. Kind of stuck. Like I've already got LED lamps in the room, but even they get warm over time. So, meh. Right then, so I think this should all be okay. I like how we actually looked around the room and I said there was a poison cloud. No, I looked to my right. I looked on my stream computers over here. All right. So that is job 1 done. Job 1 done. That'll have to do for now. We've got a little bit more coal. I'm hoping they've done a bit more stuff up here whilst I was fanning about. Looks like they have done. This I just did a priority 9 as soon as we got our suits going, so that's good. Let's get all this done with like a 6. I've got a lot of priority 5 jobs kicking around. So we'll do all this with a 6, and I think we're going to head up here. Let's head out. Let's go up here a second. And let's go and start doing a bit of space exploration. Exploration. Oh, Jesus. Jesus! Before we crack this, I think I'd like to redo these tiles as well. Not the 7. We'll get rid of all this crap. And we'll get rid of all of this crap. Shit, if I get rid of the background tiles, it's going to be a nightmare. Put a fan in front of your lamp. Just blow hot air at me. God damn it. The Undermine, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And again, any questions you've got, mate, if you're struggling, don't struggle in silence. Shout. Shout about struggling. And then we can help. Deal? Okay. I don't know if there's any of the little builds we should be looking at in the base. Because I can get, like, in theory, I can get, like, 8 dupes up here at the minute. I'd like to get this tidied so that we can get up here as well. So maybe we'll start doing that. Demos, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's put in a ladder on this side. If we went all the way to the top up here. Yeah, a wolf for my eye. Let's do a spot of this, because we're going to have to deal with all this salt water. And this has been my dumping place for the salt water to get this ladder done. So I'm going to need to do another little dumping area over here, I think. So we'll get a little dig going down here. Yeah, something like that. Let's try and get rid of this water. That'll be nice. And then yeah, we'll be able to get more suits online then. Let's get these suits delivered as well. Otherwise they ain't going to be doing zip. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to do today. I wanted to get some natural tiles made in the base, which we can probably do by getting some oil up here. If I can get a hot liquid pipe up here. Flip Stars, thank you for the follow. How's it going? Shout, let it all out. Oh, thank you, Perpetual. Yeah, Discord's always there as well, guys. That's what it's there for. Skex TV, thank you for the follow. My goodness, guys, where's all these follows coming from? Thank you. Welcome, guys. Yeah, I need to get a hot petroleum pipe up here. We've got some petroleum that is at 171 degrees, which would be enough. Jesse for the win. Thank you for the follow. Thank you. So could head up here. I just need to get into there if I can. What's this pipe? This is hot water out, but is this dormant for now? Dormant for another 20 cycles, so that'd work. Can use that pipe for a bit. That would work. Okay, let's get this done. Yeah, all you need to be insulated for a minute. You need to be insulated. You need to be like that. Don't want to let any petroleum out if I can help it. Probably just do that. 7. How many tiles per hatch in a farm? How many tiles per hatch? Well, it's 96 for a full farm. 8, yeah, 12 as Petrol says. 96 for a full ranch, full-size ranch. So you can get 8 hatches in there. You can get a natural tiles by building a manual airlock door, sandwiching 2 tiles and deconstructing it. Bit exploitative, but works. Nah, we're going to do it proper, kunks. I know about the solid metal buff, solid metal bug, but yeah, I'm not asked. We'll do it proper. Because people are going to want to know how to do it. I've shown it in debug before, so let's get it done in the base. Shouldn't be too much for drama. Should be okay. Okay. What do you do about early game food if you don't get seeds? Jesse, you should always get enough seeds to sort of get your food online. It's just a case of farming it early. So as soon as you get your first like mealwood seeds, get them planted. Get a farmer tending to them, and then there's a chance that you get additional seeds, and then just keep building from there. Basically, keep going. So yeah, you can get unlucky sometimes. It can be a real struggle to find you know, a decent amount. So you just need to get cultivating them yourself, and then you'll be all right. They should be able to reach most of this. I'll get them doing this before space, to be honest, because that's kind of more important. I don't really care if I lose a bit of gas up here, I don't think. It is hydrogen. Let's, probably not got that much igneous around here, but let's just do that. Get that replaced. Okay. So I've got to run off for most of this water now, which is good. Do I want to let these crabs out? I don't think I do. Let's leave the crab boys in here. And yeah, we'll have to get all this salt water moved at some point. It's quite a lot of it. Right. Let's get you done. And get you removed as well. And then what we'll do, we'll hop over here and we'll drop down these little pools of water as well. Just to get it all in here. And it should be a doddle then to get this done. I do have a little power source here with an old pump from this water. So I'll probably just whack a pump down here to get all that salt water moved. Just not really, not a primary concern right now. Don't know why they're not delivering these suits though. That would be kind of handy. Right, so these are now all in place. So what I need to do is figure out how I'm going to drop off just a tiny bit of fertilizer. Do the dispensers have like a size limit? I can't remember. Ah. So if I do a dispenser set to like 25 kilos, will they drop just 25 kilos? It's just so I don't have to fanny about with compactors. I'm just curious. Yeah, whatever. Right, okay. My brain just did a cartwheel. Let's just try this. Unreachable food, domain. What happened? What happened here? Now look what's happening. You're gonna have to dig all this out. Any tips for rocket distances? How do you mean, Brock? How do you mean? Just an interesting bug. When a rocket breaks a bunker door, the door is cooled to 0 kelvins. It's normally because the door's been destroyed, Jack. You probably will have found some melted liquid, some melted steel. That door probably doesn't exist anymore. That door is probably not a real door. Try putting your navigation on and see if you can run across it. The calculator that the forums mentioned doesn't really work. The